Fellas!
Oh my god.
Hello, fellas.
Hi.
We are here. It is Fellas Friday. It is Friday, November 19th.
Wow.
I am pumped. I am ready for a big show today. Sean, how are you feeling today? How we feeling? How we doing? Fellas, how we doing today on a beautiful Fellas Friday? Ooh, did Temple start yet? I did send out a little Temple first half under.
I saw that.
Because they,
got it.
yeah, because, you know,
Tell the fellas.
system play. System play.
Your eyes, Temple under.
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel, welcome back. Great
Welcome
to see you.
back.
I feel like
Happy Friday, Isaac.
we're just firing in all cylinders, and I feel like we're in V12, and that's a lot of cylinders.
That is very many cylinders.
V12 F1.
I can, in fact, confirm that a V12 do be having a lot of JC Jack. Did JC Jackson get that yesterday, Seb? I honestly did not play it. Now I feel kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Let's see here. How's the score of that game doing so far? We're going loosey-goosey today, too. There's no schedule. There's no plan. There's no nothing. We're just going. Someone give me a score update for that game here real quick. I need to know how the bet is doing. I love when I just tweet out. I'll just leave this here. Yeah. Speaking of tweets, fellas, we are 7-0 in our last 7 NHL free plays.
That's ridiculous.
Off a 1 unit scale, that is 8.5 units because we hit a plus 213 in there. Almost all plus money. Whoever has Pat's defense in fantasy didn't start them, SMH. I played against someone last night in fantasy who didn't start Pat's defense, and I am quite happy about it. They ended up with like 26, 28 points or some shit. Yeah, it was a let's not even talk about that game. Finally, a primetime game goes exactly how it's supposed to.
So the boring game parlay hits.
Nice.
You see?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Did your boring
parlay hit?
Nice. What was that at?
So 400.
Nice.
It was the under 57, Pats minus 7.5.
Yeah.
I think Ryan under.
I was Hunter Henry touchdown away from making a lot of money last night. A lot of money. I got my Kendrick Bourne over. I got my Stevenson over. I got my Damian over. Oh, it was looking all pretty. And then just Hunter, they just didn't want to score an offensive touchdown.
I can't quite put a finger on is how good of a tight end is Hunter Henry.
Dude, he just, as long as he's healthy, he's incredible. He was
he
incredible on the Chargers.
Be so close to breaking into that kind of like
elite,
the name of tight ends that you actually know will do things.
Oh, first NFL game, I went 3 for 3 on same game parlays. Let's go, Isaac. You didn't throw Hunter Henry in any of them? Good for you. Ryan, 1.5 touchdowns. Yeah, no, not quite. Just a bad game. I mean, I don't think we really need to talk about it. Just bad.
We gave it all the credit.
But we're here now. We're away from that, and we've got new NFL this weekend. No more freaking primetime Thursday, Monday night. Stupid. No one gives a shit, and it goes not according to plan. None of that anymore. I'm just burning time.
Control.
Temple and Boise are at a very high pace right now, and I'd appreciate it if they slow the fuck down. Holy hell. Temple's first 10 points of the year, pretty much. Anyways. We got plenty of news today. Ooh, news for the fellas.
Uh-oh.
Cards are coming.
Oh, yeah.
Cards are coming.
A lot of cards.
Cards are coming.
We got a lot of cards, fellas.
We got a lot of cards. A lot of box breaks. This is not a drill. No. They are on the way. We have 4 different types of boxes coming. We should probably tell them what boxes they're coming, huh?
Sure.
We have the Absolute Blasters 64 card boxes coming.
Blasters.
We have the Chronicles 40 card boxes coming.
Chronicles.
And then we even got 1 Panini Prism 2021 draft picks card box mega 60 cards and 1 Chronicles mega. I think that's 50 cards or 60 with an auto in the box with all the everything. With
the whole shebang.
The Absolute Blasters have chances at kabooms, which are absolutely insane. Boom. Chances at green 1 out of 1s. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
It's exciting stuff.
It's exciting stuff. We've gone on a lot of different card streams. I think we're going to be able to be cheaper than all the card streams we've seen so far. I think we're going to be able to pull it off.
Yep.
Sleeve them, case them for you, send them to you. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Who doesn't like that? I mean,
Can't wait to visit the card shop tonight. Isaac, do you have one in Philly that you go to? We need to figure out a card shop that we can go to.
Yeah.
We need to figure it out.
Do.
Big money in NHL yesterday, 9-2, Steve G.
Hey.
Yeah, it was a big day in NHL yesterday. I like the NHL where it's at right now. If you do a decent amount of research in NHL right now, you will be rewarded just about every night. I'm glad this is not last week's NHL where everything just wanted to go in its own direction and own plan. There's one in Hatboro, I think. Where's that at?
That's close.
Is it? Okay.
It's like
just up there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we're going to take a
Hatboro
trip up
or
there at some point.
I always like Hatboro because their high school, the mascot is the Hatters.
Okay.
Hatboro Hatters.
That's pretty cool. Is it just one big hat, or does he wear a big hat?
It's a guy with a hat. I think it means something else, but he does have a hat. He has like a good hat.
Okay.
Good hat.
Good, solid,
Good hat.
top of the line.
It's a good hat.
Look at you busting out the hat today. I haven't seen
Wow.
you in the old which one's that again?
This is the meatballs.
Oh yeah,
Meatball
Prima
hat.
Familia. Yeah.
Shout out meatball hat. Shout out Goodwill. Found the meatball hat there.
Nice.
Love
nice.
good meatball.
But yeah, that's coming soon. I'm excited. We'll break them on. We'll probably do like 1 or 2 breaks on the show, and then we'll probably have a separate show dedicated to card breaks, so we don't get all the gens and sports cards lovers. I mean, even though they're probably all the same thing, but can't get them all intertwined with each other. Anyways, there is some news today. Not about us. We should probably talk about the news today. Well, more news about us yesterday. We did sweep the Nihil. Oh, sorry, we did not sweep the Nihil because of Oilers not going over. But we were damn close to sleep. Coach Few telling Colin Cowherd to shove it with his backwards hat. Yeah.
I wish Halloween didn't already happen.
Yeah?
I would have pulled out a Coach Few.
Yeah, you probably should have, yeah. Probably should have.
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
All right. First on the news, because it's the big one in the news, Zach Stacy beat the shit out of a woman on camera and is going to jail.
Yeah. So that's the one we saw yesterday?
Well, yeah, this is the same one that we saw yesterday. There's a video of him just throwing his baby mama through like a TV, and it's not good. It's bad. There's nothing he's going to do about it. He's going to jail deservedly, so I don't care what she did. She didn't deserve to get ripped away from a kid and thrown through a TV.
It was all pretty, I guess you can't assume everything going on there, but it seemed to be relatively calm.
Yeah, until said actions were done.
Yeah, that was difficult to watch.
Yeah, that's a tough one. She handled that a lot better than I thought I would.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, could you stop?
Good for her.
I'd be like,
I don't know. She's like on the ground through that glass, all that, and she just sends. She goes like,
really?
Stop.
Stop.
I'm like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting. Not a fun video to watch. I watched it one time, and that was plenty to watch. No more about that. In further news, AL MVP Shohei Ohtani, NL MVP Bryce Harper. We were just talking about this the other day. Bryce Harper is still probably considered overpaid, yet is winning NL MVPs. Because if you look at it, he probably is getting a little overpaid, but baseball's just wild. But no, probably very deservedly, obviously, for the AL MVP. Glad Bryce got it for the NL MVP. He does a lot for his team. So, and then remember, Freddie Freeman is leaving the Atlanta Braves, and Carlos Correa is leaving the Astros, as we talked about yesterday. So things are moving in baseball. This offseason is probably going to be pretty crazy. Furthermore, news: Ncaa Basketball is in fact the sleeper savage of the world.
Oh yeah.
He is the sleeper savage of the world. If you don't remember us talking about Ncaa Basketball before, he's had some problems with just about everything that's morally wrong. He's come out about the China stuff, just about racial stuff from his home country. He has literally done it all, and now he has taken on Ohtani winning MVP. Took a bunch of money from the books. Gotta love it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And now Ncaa Basketball has directed his sights to LeBron, saying money over morals for the king about his stance or his stand with Nike and China and what they're doing for slave labor or child labor and things like that. So Cantor took to social media to allege it was money over morals for James, who has a lifetime deal with Nike. Cantor has included the two entities in tweets before, saying the company uses slave labor in China, and James was complicit in the practice since he wasn't speaking out. The tweet actually reads, money over morals for the king, in quotation marks, and then tags LeBron James. Sad and disgusting how these athletes pretend they are about social justice. Wait, it was a Facebook post. Ooh, he took it to Facebook. Sad and disgusting how these athletes pretend they care about social justice. They really do shut up and dribble when Big Ross, China flag, says so. Or Big Boss, China flag, says so. Ooh. Did you educate yourself about the slave labor that made your shoes, or is that not part of your research, Nike? Whew. And it's about to turn this damn thing on its fucking head.
Jeez, okay.
I remember we talked about this before, and it was kind of like, yeah, good try, Cantor. You're not going to be able to take him down. There's plenty of research, and probably still not going to be able to take him down. But there's been a lot of stuff and a lot of people questioning LeBron's morals lately after the China thing before with Hong Kong.
China Part 1.
China Part 2, and now China Part 3.
Wow. The trilogy.
It's just, yeah. And remember, this is after he tweeted on October 26th to the owner of Nike, Phil Knight, how about I book plane tickets for us and let's fly to China together. We can visit these slave labor camps and you can see it with your own eyes. Then tagged LeBron and Jordan. You guys are welcome to come too. So Cantor is
wow.
Daryl Morey's going to stay out of this one. Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to stay out of this one. So yeah, he's
what are we going to do if we can't watch Sixers games in China? What are we going to do?
Go work at the factory and make shoes for the players?
Is that the only other?
Yeah, that's pretty much. If you don't watch it, then you got to make it for the players, I guess. So good for Ncaa Basketball. He is the savage. I'm intrigued to see what happens with LeBron here. Do you just stay shut up and just this will work itself out? Or do you go on the proactive side and be like, he'll never admit that he was wrong about something.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, LeBron's not going to say anything. Nobody with a Nike deal is going to say anything.
No, it's too much money.
How true it is.
Yeah, it's too much money.
It's 100% true. It's 1,000% true. It's been true forever. It's too much money, and it's like. Now, I'm not going to, this is not to say it's okay or anything, but, it's, everyone with a shoe deal has had the same thing since shoe deals are invented.
Yeah, this is not just LeBron.
It's are you really ready to drop the check to try and fight a cause?
Try and fight the Nike,
almost impossible to stop, and some people have tried. I don't know if it's worth it a check. I don't know. But
if there's one person who could do it, it would be LeBron.
Yeah,
it would be LeBron.
Huge. It would be absolutely huge if LeBron did something about it. Yeah,
let's
chances are
pump the brakes.
Yeah, chances are that's not what's gonna happen actually.
Yeah, probably not. All right, moving on. I have found the most overpaid coach in the world, and I thought it was William Belichick because William Belichick is the highest paid U.S. sports coach, in any sport in the U.S.
Is that Bill Jr.?
Billiam, yes, Billiam. The fact he is the highest paid one. I don't know what the numbers are. I'll look right after this. C's versus Lakers tonight. Rumble at the Garden. True. Celtics and Lakers.
Yeah.
Celtics only 1.5 point favorites.
Yeah.
Would Cantor complain if the NBA cut off China, then decrease player compensation to make up for lost revenue?
Cantor wouldn't complain.
A lot of other people would complain. Cantor would be like, I make more money than this percent of the world. Blah, I don't need it. Blah, blah, blah. He would come up with something.
I mean, dude, the thing about him is, essentially, since he's come to the United States to play basketball, his life has been a constant political mess / hunt.
And at first, it wasn't something he could do about it, and now it seems like that he's a little more, not safe, but he's made a presence here. Now he's just trying to figure out like everyone's shit.
Because there's a point where he was absolutely not safe.
No, there was multiple hits out on him.
Nope.
Like he was actually afraid for his life at one point. So, what a unique, interesting guy. First,
the dude is willing to talk about his country and all that kind of thing when he knew that was the result that could happen.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's not going to step down.
No. Steph Curry might fight cancer himself if the NBA can't make money from China. There are some players that probably depend a lot on China's market.
Yeah, there's probably a few. It's probably just the biggest names, it seems like the
yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying.
That's a
Steph
massive
Curry
market.
Warriors jersey.
Yeah, that's a massive market. It's a crazy big market.
market.
Anyways, I have found the single most overpaid coach, and his name is Mel Tucker, and he's the coach of the Michigan State Spartans football team. If Mel Tucker agrees to stay at Michigan State via a 10-year, $95 million contract, that is $5 million less than what Gruden got paid. The key part of the sentence for the Spartans will be agrees to stay. So he has he gets to choose whether he wants to stay.
Yeah. If you say no to that,
this dude is 16-13 as the overall head coach for Michigan State Spartans. Oh, overall as a head coach. Sorry, 1 season at Colorado, 2 at MSU. He's 29 games. Like he did a. Does it? Dude. This T-shirt makes me look way bigger than what I actually am. I'm telling you.
you know you can.
I did not get a pump in. I'll tell you that.
You can look way bigger than.
It's a nice premium fitted tee.
Heyfellas.co.
That's the one.
Click
That's
on
where
the
I got it.
store
Do
section.
you know where I got this from?
Heyfellas.co.
Yeah. Where can that be found?
Heyfellas.co.
Oh, okay.
Heyfellas.co. Heyfellas.co.
Gotcha. You guys like this shirt? I got it at a cool place.
Heyfellas.co.
Yeah.
What's up, Cam? What's up, Bruce?
Hey guys.
Falcon.
Anyway, so they are paying $95 million for this dude over the next 10 years. Even this 9-1 team this year, dude, $95 million for a college coach for 10 years. Ridiculous. Just because he's a 9-1 this season and beat Michigan, who you've beaten every single year. Like, come on, Swaggy. Ain't no more Swaggy P, no more Swaggy E. I like it. Anyways, the most overpaid football coach in the history of the world, Bill Belichick. Just to give you a little reference, because he is the most. Dude, just the pictures that come up when you Google it. Contract. Billiam is making $18 million a year to be the number 1 paid U.S. sports coach. That is quite impressive. $18 million a year. For how many years? And it makes sense that the highest he makes personal. So salary is anywhere between 12.5 and 18 million a year, and I think it's just hey, whenever you want to retire, that'll be when your contract ends. Seriously, kind of nuts. They paid that much for the guy filling their old coach's shoes. True. I don't know if he got that salary right away, but I'm sure he got. D'Antoni. I don't know what his name was. D'Antoni? D'Antoni, yeah. Yeah, this is true.
I'd pay Belichick $18 million a year.
I would pay him $18 million a year to come to Minnesota. Are you kidding me?
I'd pay him.
I'd pay him a lot of money.
Come on by.
Put it on the business card.
Whoa.
In other news, U.S. President Joe Biden.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're going to start it with that. Says U.S. is considering diplomatic boycott of Beijing Olympics. Stunning stuff from old Joe. Biden discussed the issue Thursday, telling reporters that diplomatic boycott is something we're considering. He held a virtual meeting with China's leader Xi Jinping. On Monday, the Beijing Olympics did not come up during that meeting, but Biden did discuss human rights abuses in China, per the White House's briefing.
I hate to get political on you.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
But maybe if you don't like how China manufactures things and how they go about that,
Think.
maybe you don't boycott the Winter Olympics. Which you won't.
Yeah, which you won't.
They won't. We'll go as the U.S. Committee of Olympic athletes. Don't worry about it.
He'll say we probably shouldn't, and then there'll be a bunch of uprisings like, you can't do that. He'll be like, well.
Or all the athletes will be like, all right, well, I want to go still.
Sleeper savage. So yeah. So we might not be in the Winter Olympic. I don't know how the Olympics have anything to do with anything, because they don't. They don't. At the end of the day, they just don't.
Just manufacture more in the United freaking States so we can fix that problem and we can fix the supply chain problem.
And it's not.
We don't have to put things on a boat.
And it's not like you're just.
Did you know China is actually very far from the United States?
And it's not even. If you understood how not profitable Olympics are for cities and countries, no one would be boycotting the China Olympic Games. They would be going there so they can drain them of more money.
Yeah, they'd be going there and asking for like just ridiculous requests the whole time. We'll say, out of all the things to, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to miss the Winter Olympic Games.
No.
I want to throw on some curling.
Dude, curling's so insanely fun. I love curling.
I want to watch some curling. I want to watch some bobsled, some skeleton. The Winter Olympics are the best.
Really?
Oh yeah, because every sport,
I do think Winter Olympics is better.
every sport is like something that you have never seen in real life.
Bro,
And it's-
the skeleton?
The skeleton is crazy.
You're going face first at like 100 miles an hour.
Dude,
in this ice ramp.
So good at skeleton, bro. You should have seen me sledding back in the day. I would hit like 85 miles an hour. Oh yeah, that AB thing is crazy. You have that on the ticket. AB's a dummy, but he wasn't a dummy. Dude,
I don't know. Is he not a
we'll
dummy?
see. I don't know.
All right, so here, let's read. After a year of relative silence off the field, Antonio Brown is again in the news cycle. This happened after a report from the Tampa Bay Times on Thursday alleges the Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver sought and may have procured a counterfeit COVID-19 vaccination card prior to training camp. The claim comes from Brown's former live-in chef, Steven Ruiz, who told the Times that he's speaking out about Brown's alleged actions after the two had a falling out over an unpaid $10,000 in services. According to Ruiz, Brown directed his girlfriend, model Sydney Moreau, to ask the chef to seek out a fake Johnson & Johnson vaccination card for him. The report included a photo of an alleged text between Ruiz and Moreau. With Moreau telling the chef that AB would pay him $500 for the counterfeit J&J card. Ruiz goes on to allege that he wasn't able to secure the card for Brown, but that the wideout claimed to have purchased one for himself and Moreau a few weeks later. I will say the Olympics is the only thing that had me interested in volleyball.
Man, this fucking.
Oh, the launch? Yeah, what do they call it? Yeah, they just go rocket into space and fly like 150 feet in the air and then just land it. And if they don't land it, they just die.
Yeah. Yeah, you just break both your legs on the spot.
Moreau denied the allegations. Allegations to the allegations to the Times, and also said that she didn't know Ruiz. She didn't know him. The Times reported that it confirmed the number involved in the text as belonging to the model. Brown's lawyer, Sean Burston, also disputed the claims and said his client is fully vaccinated.
Dang.
Antonio Brown appreciates the severity of the pandemic, which is why he got the vaccine and supports everyone for whom it is advisable to get the vaccine, Burston texted to the Times. Coronavirus has hit close to home as it took him out of the game. He is healthy, vaccinated, and ready to win another Super Bowl. One of the worst parts of the pandemic has been a movement to cast doubt on our country's vaccination programs with baseless, vindictive, tabloid gossip.
Wow.
Burston told ESPN that if Brown requires a booster shot, then he would do it on live television if necessary.
I like that. That's a good.
All right. You don't believe me? I'll do this shit on live television. How about that? If Antonio,
So even worst case, they can make a special.
Yeah, his attorney said if Antonio's doctors and guidelines require a boosted shot, then at the time he'll be happy to do it on live TV and everyone can come watch. Whew, that doesn't sound like a guy who's faking a vaccine card. Maybe
Or it
AB
sounds
confirmed
like a guy
not.
who maybe faked a vaccine card and wants to get a vaccine on TV and has a weird thing inside of him that's really like,
Yeah.
I want to have.
In training camp, Bruce Arians, known liar, likes
has
to lie.
lied.
He loves to lie
He
about
does
who's
lie.
starting on his team, has fucked me in multiple years of fantasy football. Bruce Arians, known liar, did announce that the team was 100% vaccinated in training camp. He did. Now, known liar. Let's connect the dots. But he
Or
did
is the
say.
card not real? Like, if
yeah,
you got 100% of the cards.
Yeah. If true, this would take the
Yeah.
100% vaccinated status away from the Bucks. Yes, it would. Including all players, coaches, and team personnel. The Bucks responded to the Times report with a statement Thursday suggesting they had found no irregularities in Brown's documentation. All vaccination cards were reviewed by Buccaneers personnel and no irregularities were observed, the team said in a statement. The NFL said Thursday that it is aware of the report and is now investigating against Brown. Under the current protocols, the first line of responsibility for confirming a player's vaccination status falls on the team. However, if a player is found to However, if a player is found to have provided a fake vaccination card to his team, that conduct would fall under the league's personnel conduct policy and make them subject to fines or suspension.
How's an NFL team supposed to know if the cards are
I
real?
don't fucking know. You got to hire a COVID experts in your first season of COVID.
Hey, Bruce. We got AB's card in. Says you got batch number A35-XY6. You said what? That's not a real number. That was never administered to the public.
In another portion of the Times report,
Oh.
Ruiz, the chef, alleged
Yeah.
that he saw the cards and later witnessed trainer Alex Guerrero taking photos of the vaccination cards that were then allegedly sent to the Buccaneers. Guerrero has gained notoriety over the years for being Tom Brady's personal trainer, while also helping Brady develop his TB12 diet and workout regimen. Guerrero also works with other players, including tight end Rob Gronkowski and Antonio Brown. So definitely not a biased source here. Guerrero declined to comment for the Times reports. With the NFL investigating Brown's documentation, a multitude of avenues could come next. If Brown's vaccination card checks out, it will likely settle the league's involvement in the matter. If this document is discovered to be fraudulent, the NFL could move forward with discipline under the personal conduct policy. That's notable given that Brown was already suspended 8 games in 2020 for past violations. He could get himself in real trouble if that comes back fake. Beyond the league, if Brown is found to have procured fake vaccination cards and then furnished one to the team, it could be a federal offense if it involved unauthorized use of an official government agency seal, like the Department of Health and Human Services or the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Whoa.
Done.
This guy really
Whole
passionate
article.
there at the end.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Sounds like he could be in trouble, but it also sounds like Ruiz wanted his $10,000 and was like, "Fine, asshole. I'm gonna say you got a fake vaccination card. See how you like that.
Nerd.
See how you like them
Gotcha.
apples." So yeah, we'll see what happens there. In other news,
Whoa.
remember
Whoa,
yesterday how we
whoa.
talked about the guy that was gonna get sentenced to death for absolutely doing nothing wrong, or maybe doing something wrong, but kind of innocent, and he only killed one guy, and now he's gonna die and everything. And Baker Mayfield was all crying, and
He's having a
because
rough
he was
time.
blah blah blah. His sentence got commuted. It went down from death row because of all the celebrities and athletes yesterday that tweeted about it and everything. They actually stopped the execution. He now just has life in jail, no parole, which pretty bad still. But we have downgraded from death
Yes,
row.
it's
Baker
better.
Mayfield has saved a human being.
It's better.
And now we have time to see if this guy's actually innocent, because I'm sure there'll be a whole investigation to see now because so many people are talking about it. Who knows? Baker Mayfield might have just saved a dude's life.
Yeah.
Social media saved his life. It's true.
Oh. True.
It's true. Not wrong. What else we got? Baker Mayfield. Savior. Absolute savior. Nah, Kim K was fighting for it too. That's probably what did it, honestly. But I credit Baker. Anyways. But probably Baker jumping in definitely played a big part. Yeah, actually that's a good point. Baker probably had some actual influence in Oklahoma. Because it was the Oklahoma governor that stopped it or something like that. I don't know. I've read a little bit of it earlier. Kim too busy playing with. Hey, Pete Davidson has a hammer apparently. That's why he gets all the women that he does. Playing with Pete Davidson marbles.
I love marbles.
I do enjoy a good marble. Marbles can be quite fun. In other news, I'm just ripping through these today. I'm killing it. Tristan Thompson confirmed basketball guy.
Oh.
Tristan Thompson confirmed basketball guy. After their loss to the Timberwolves last night, most passionate man on the Sacramento Kings, Tristan Thompson, didn't even know he was on the Kings.
If you asked me, I would have been like 75% sure he's retired.
Yeah, I was also. I saw
Well, here we
TikTok of
are.
him the other day, and I was like, this guy's definitely not playing in the league anymore. But here is the passionate basketball guy speech after the loss to the Timberwolves last night. When was this last night? Maybe 2 nights.
I'm gonna say this. I think no man in this world should rely on another man to inspire them. Point blank player. You could put that in all capitals. Me personally, no one should ever need a coach to inspire you. If you don't get inspired in the game, then you shouldn't be on the court. Losing teams, losing players, you need to get inspiration from your coach. And I'm not with that. My teammates better not be. My teammates aren't with it because I know guys want to win and they want to win badly. So it's not about Coach Wallen inspiring you. This is not no freaking glory road. No, you got to be ready to play. Your number's called you in the damn game. I don't need no coach to inspire me. Never that. Never have. Never will. The day I need a coach to inspire me is the day I'm tired. I'm going to go play with my kids in the park. So I speak for my teammates with that quote. So we don't need no coach to inspire us. I know Towns is a good player, but, we had a game plan for him. And, yes, you want to force him left, but if he gets right, your teammates got to have your back. You got to help your team. It's the same way where if I get beat and I want my teammate to be there, I got to be there for him. That's part of being on a string, and that's how you build a defensive mentality. And the league is hard. It's hard to win. We don't have the luxury of having, that go-to guy like a Lebron, a Kawhi, or a PG, or a Jason Tatum, or Luka. We got to win collectively. So those little things, like with Towns or even with Anthony Edwards, we got to shrink and show bodies and make them second guess the move they're about to make.
Wow, Tristan. Why is Tristan so mad, yo? Because he wants to be the 10th player of the year, and he wants to win fucking basketball games because he's a basketball guy.
He's a big.
And if he needs coaches to give him motivation, he might as well retire and go play with the kids at the park.
I like it.
10th man of the year,
like
Tristan Thompson, absolutely unloads in an interview.
Although
Passionate
I
man.
feel like if I was his coach, I'd be like, all right, man. I think you
like,
could
all
have
right.
worded that
Yeah,
differently, bro.
All right, dickhead.
I thought, hey, yeah.
Thought you
know
don't
what?
need me?
Yeah, you like those 8 minutes per game again?
Yeah.
That'll be 7.
Dick. Yeah.
Don't need me to inspire you.
I'm not going to give you 10th man of the year.
But really,
I'm going to give you 11th man of the year.
Yeah, dummy.
Doesn't he miss Brad Stevens in his 23 minutes per game?
Yes.
Probably. Probably very badly. But yeah, yeah.
But really, though, I like that.
Way to go, Tristan.
Yeah, if he's gonna play with a bunch of bums, let me go play with my kid in the park. He got his bag.
Yeah, I got my bag.
Doesn't need to
I
be
want to
here.
win. I want to
Please
win a
hurt.
championship. We don't got no LeBron. We don't got no Kawhi. But we got Tristan fucking Thompson. And a coach that doesn't need to motivate us. He was so bad, Celtics fans asked for Horford to come back.
They really did. That was after they saw him in Philly. That's crazy.
This is true. This is true. More basketball news. Did we just talk about basketball? We just talked about basketball. That was basketball stuff? That was basketball stuff. More basketball news. Jokic absolutely held Coach Michael Malone back from the refs getting a fucking beat down yesterday. In the Sixers Nuggets game. You might want to pull up this video, by the way. I can't show it. In the Sixers Nuggets game yesterday, the Sixers, no JoJo, absolutely absolutely beaten down on the Nuggets. And Michael Malone was not happy with one of the calls or something along the lines. Comes storming on the court, big body boy bussin' Jokic had to come on the court and hold his own coach, Michael Malone, back from just swinging on those refs. He was gonna deck one of them. NBA fun fact: Trae Young has had 2 games this month where he has hit 0 threes.
Wow.
What are the odds on Trae to hit 0 threes in a game?
I'm assuming the under is a lot higher up than 0.
Yeah, I would assume as well. But there is a video. Nuggets after trailing by just 6 at halftime. Oh, never mind. We already got the video.
Whoa, relax.
Whoa. Temple first half under. Fuck. L. What did it end at?
No.
It's okay. We still have a chance. If no one scores for the rest of it's a push. For the rest of the minute. There's a minute left. If no one scores, it's a push.
See if they count this right here. They're going to say it was on the floor before the pass, and Michael Malone may get kicked out. Right there he did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Michael.
That was a good pick.
Yeah.
Malone did not like it.
Swing on him, Malone.
So he is hot at the official.
I will say I did not watch this video before, so the whole almost swung on the ref thing was very exaggerated and a little
He looked
out of context. But I believe that he definitely wanted to swing on that guy. Screw that ref. Michael Malone, champ is here. Dogging refs out there. Bruce, you got it at 61.5. And there goes the under. Nice little 3-point from Boise State just to crush my hopes and dreams. Damn it. I was feeling good about that one, too. Watch the full game's going to go way under. Aaron Gordon standing there like, man, I thought I would got out of Orlando. Poor Aaron Gordon. Is he ever going to do anything besides win a dunking competition?
Yes, when he's 35, he will win a championship. As a really solid role player.
Okay. Nice. I like the outlook for him.
Just
that
so
was
you know.
much better than what I was going to say. That's all I have for news, Shawnee D. I was sure ripping through them, but
You're flying.
yeah, we have 14 minutes to kill. What should we talk about, there, fellas? Well, what news stories did we miss? What news stories did I miss? I feel like there's one out there that I'm not thinking of. Oh, yeah, it was embarrassing. Cost us the game and a loss at home. Yeah, what the hell? Card time. JP, we don't have cards yet. We do not have cards yet. No, not card break. We do not have cards yet. Cards. Nothing, you got it. Cards take a long time to ship. Actually, the first box will be here somewhat shortly. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think we just kick it over to bets.
When do we get cards?
We get cards in like 4 days. 3 days, and then again in like 2 weeks. 1 or 2 weeks. Nice. I'm telling you, by the end of November, we're going to be ripping cards in the show, occasionally, and also having possibly a different show that we also rip cards on.
Okay, a flamingo escaped the zoo in Quebec, and he went straight to Timmy's to get some Tim Hortons.
Timmy's?
Yeah.
Like the Timmy from Gonzaga, Timmy?
No, not him. Like Tim Hortons. Like the chain.
Isaac, we only got football cards. The only basketball cards that I might get are the select hangers, the 20-card select hangers with Ant and LaMelo rookies. That's on the. We'll see how card breaks go at first before we start diving into more sports and things. But we did get just football. Magna Carta. Paul Pierce's quote on the wheelchair game got to get mentioned. Okay, keep going about this flamingo.
Un flamand.
I don't know who this guy is.
Josh Rosen. Okay, sorry.
Bien
Keep
oui,
going.
je le confirme, c'est bien un flamand du zoo de Granby.
Is that the
Par
flamingo
contre, je
behind
tiens à
him?
rassurer
Yeah.
tout le monde.
This is some
Ce
French
n'est pas-
guy.
Il ne s'est pas ramassé à cet endroit
French Canadian.
parce qu'il y a un spécial sur les crevettes au IGA, ni parce qu'il y a un spécial sur le café au Tim Hortons. Pour une raison qui nous est encore inconnue, notre flamand s'est tout simplement envolé.
Oh, is he going through the drive-thru?
Son groupe. Par contre, rapidement, l'équipe s'est mobilisée. La capture s'est faite de façon très calme. Notre animal s'est laissé approcher. Un autre Texan l'a pris dans ses bras. Et maintenant, il est de retour avec ses congénères. Et tout va très, très, très bien. Donc, je vous rassure, notre flamand se porte bien. Mais quand même, un très beau clin d'œil.
This guy's spitting fast.
That guy is definitely spitting facts. No, so last night, yes, Josh Rosen got in for 2 plays. One of them was an interception. And then they put in Felipe. So Josh Rosen got 2 plays, threw a pick, and they immediately went to the next quarterback in line. Not even like, hey, Josh Rosen, go finish the game. There was 1:50 left on the clock. Flamingo's looking for a card shop. There was 1:50 left on the clock when they put Rosen in. Then was it the first pass maybe? Or first play? Throws a pick for a pick 6, obviously. Patriots then give them the ball back. And who comes in the next series? It's Felipe Franks, who throws a pick. His first play, or second play, whatever. I have never heard of Felipe Franks. And Josh Rosen's career is officially done. It's over. That was the last gleaming of hope. Maybe he could have thrown like 3 for 3 for 30 yards against prevent defense. But no, Josh Rosen, even against backup prevent defense, sucks and throws pick 6s. He's terrible.
Felipe Franks is an undrafted free agent this year.
Oh, my God. All right, we have to talk about this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Magna Carta, thank you. I did not realize this happened. So the infamous wheelchair game from Paul Pierce, when people were like, he just had to take a shit. And Paul Pierce was like, no, I didn't. I had like all this stuff. And there's been a whole thing going on about it for a long time, back in 2008. So for many years since the 2008 finals, we all thought Paul Pierce had suffered a terrible injury in Game 1, had to be taken off in a wheelchair, and then came back on the court for Game 1 to help the Boston Celtics beat the Los Angeles Lakers. But then in 2019, Pierce admitted on the air with ESPN that he had an accident that required him to get into a wheelchair. Nope, he wasn't injured. Leave it on the court. Wait, what? This was admitted back in 2019, I thought, though. QB protecting the wheelchair from everyone seeing that? Nope, he denied it. Oh, he tweeted something yesterday. That's why. I don't know. I don't know what he's still denying it, I guess. I guess he accepted it at one point.
Now he denied
and
it.
now he's denying it again. It does make sense. Why would you sit on a wheelchair if you hadn't? Wouldn't you just kind of hobble off or fake a hammy?
I think isn't that the whole
China
the whole
claim.
point? Like, why was he in a wheelchair in the
Yeah.
first place? I don't know.
Maybe to hide the. I don't know. China claimed they're not aware of that tennis player's disappearance, further asserting they definitely had something to do with it. Yeah, that's. Did you see? Is there more news about that? I did not see it today. China's foreign ministry said this morning.
So this is in 2019.
This is in 2019.
This is in 2019 when he says it.
Hey, you're-
But why did you need a wheelchair to get to the bathroom?
It was that bad.
Something went down. I had to. You were streaking.
Okay, anywho, injuries.
That's it,
Injuries
that's
are the
it.
story of tonight. Real injuries, by the way. In this Raptors-Warriors series. We're going to go to the court right now for the latest on
So
Clayton.
right there. Right there he says, I had to go to the bathroom. He says it on TV.
Oh my goodness. But then yesterday, this came out and said, "Nah, man. Why would I get in a wheelchair if I
You can learn more at directtv.com.
We're gonna get into this tennis thing
Get your
after
TV
this.
together with DirecTV Stream.
They really.
You can learn more
They
at
gave me the
DirecTV.
time to go to in the this whole long podcast.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, about 23:30, middle of the advertisement. That's very smart, but I'm mad.
Okay.
Now we're back with part B. We're trying to think of a game to play with you. We're like coming up with names. Like, okay, we have to get this out of the way right now because one of the hardest times I ever laughed on the ESPN show was the night we talked about the wheelchair and the pooping of the pants and the yada yada yada. Like, there are people. I mean, now it's like it's on the web. It's a conspiracy theory. But the whole pooping of the pants thing, people thought that you were being serious about the pooping of the pants, which I want you to be serious because pooping one's pants is. By the way, I just want to say this 1,000 times. How many times do you hear that from haters and fans alike? Something about that.
Every day on my internet, on my
Imagine
Twitter.
being the guy that shit his
That's the
pants.
thing.
I can't believe people really believe. So listen to this,
All right.
and I want fans to hear this. Now,
I'm here.
I'm
if
there.
you
I'm ready.
poop your pants,
Yeah.
does it make sense to sit down
No, it does
and
not.
mush it in a wheelchair?
No, it does not.
No. I would walk back there and go straight to the bathroom. Why would I need a wheelchair if I poop my pants? Like, you don't sit down on your poop,
Wait.
right?
Fair.
Can I play devil?
Seems like a foolproof story. You can't put
Don't
punch any
sit
holes in.
down
You don't sit down on the mush.
on your poop.
You don't sit down on the
All right,
mush.
good to know.
Good to know. All right, into a story that actually matters.
Whoa.
All right, fine. Matters more. Peng, I still don't know how to say this woman's name. I have not listened to someone actually say her name. Peng Shui. What to know about this? So apparently this morning, China's government spokesperson, whatever, said they had no recollection of any of this shit happening, which is kind of insane because the whole tennis world is talking about it.
Yeah.
Djokovic put stuff out there. Naomi Osaka put something out there. I think Serena put something out there. UN calls for proof. Oh, the UN has now called for proof of missing tennis star Peng Shui. UN Human Rights Office spokesperson Liz Throsell said they need to have visual proof of whereabouts and well-being of her. Now there's going to be an investigation from the UN possibly. The Women's Tennis Association is willing to pull its events out of China, risk losing as much as $1 billion if the country does not probe Peng's allegations and provide proof of her well-being. WTA chairman and CEO Steve Simon. I like the Steve Simon guy.
Yeah,
Steve Simon is a good dude.
Nonsense kind of guy.
No, like we ain't Shui. Thank you. We are not fucking around with the missing person thing. If you don't give us what we want, there will be no tennis for China anymore.
I like it, like, because you can dance around it all you want.
And he even said it the morning of. He's like, this was bullshit. This was not her who wrote this.
If she is safe, somebody tell me or show me or do anything where it is. He's a ride.
Yeah. Shit.
Just show me where she.
Just show me. Just Simon is a rider.
It's like when you know you're lying about something.
Yeah.
And the other person knows you're lying to them.
Yeah.
You're like, well, just show it. Yeah, show it. And you're like, I'm well, you know, you gotta respect her privacy. You know where she. Show me where she's safe. Show me where she is.
Where?
Now what's
is
gonna happen? Yeah, that's just like what Kansas is. Like, it's sick if they really did something. Now it's like, okay, shit. Like, now what's the next headline gonna be?
Yeah.
That's what's worrying me now.
They took down her picture at the Chinese tennis academy she trained at.
Yeesh.
Essentially, one of China's former vice presidents got accused of, sexual assault. So yeah, just to what Cam said before,
Dude,
on Friday,
if everyone who accused someone of sexual assault in the United States just disappeared.
Jesus. On Friday, China again denied being aware of any controversy surrounding Peng her allegations or her disappearance with Foreign Affairs Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lejin, telling reporters that the case is, quote, not a diplomatic question and I'm not aware of the situation. That's just no. Serena tweeted, I am devastated and shocked to hear about the news of my peer Peng Shui. I hope she is safe and found as soon as possible. This must be investigated and we must not stay silent. Sending love to her and her family during this incredibly difficult time. Yeah, what's her family saying about this? Are they all shut up and closed off too? I'd like to know. Essentially
They're like, we are all fine. We are at a beautiful resort and we're never coming home.
This is her family. We are safe too.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Family here.
Peng Shui's family writing. We are all safe. And the sexual assault, we talked to Peng Shui. She was lying. We are all moving away for multiple years. Thank you for all your considerations. The Shui family.
It's just like, it's crazy. It's again, we have a ton of problems. Be thankful, some of this
dude,
stuff.
my 4-year-old self could have put together a better lie than this.
I know. Well, because the thing is, it's like no one ever. Like, do you know how many times that this just happened?
Yeah.
And nobody can.
But it's just not a tennis star.
Yeah.
You say things you're not supposed to say in other countries. You go away. You just disappear. You go. You leave.
Man. I was just thinking, for government officials, I immediately thought of really intellectual guy Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah.
Of New York.
Yeah.
Who famously was accused of several things and then said, "Not a pervert, I'm just Italian." Remember that?
I do.
And then imagine being on that guy's side and making the girls who call him out just disappear. Being like, he's not a pervert, he's just Italian.
He's just Italian.
That's what's going on.
That is literally what's going on.
It's like this vice president is obviously the innocent, good angel of a man.
Yeah.
And this, was she 18?
Yeah, 18. I think she's super young. Maybe even young. I don't know.
She is evil and liar.
Yeah.
And her account was hacked.
Yeah. No, it's just crazy because I think of breaking the law here like a slap on the wrist half the time. Like minor laws, of course. Just like a dude. If spending a couple of times in different countries, I have found that you don't break laws anywhere. Otherwise, you just go away. We had to have like an orientation in Tokyo for like an hour on not breaking the law because of what they can do to you there if you do break the law.
Yeah.
You can get held up to a month with no trial, no nothing. They could just arrest your ass and throw you in jail for a month off speculation before they have to prove anything there. I was like, what in the hell? We have what? I think she's 19. Okay. That's so ridiculous.
I don't know. I went to
what kind of society do we live in where you can just arrest someone on spot and for a month you don't have to give any reason why you arrested that person? Like, that's fucking wild. And we get trials within a day here.
Yeah.
No, not really. But you
I
can't hold someone for like 2 days without
that's
actual whatever you want to say it.
But I went to the Dominican on a service thing when I was in high school, and they were like, whatever you do here, if anyone offers you weed, even if it's free, you cannot take it.
It's all just trying to bust you.
You can go to jail for 25 years for possession.
Jesus.
Of any amount.
Jesus.
They were like, "Hey Daniel, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Go do what you gotta do, Daniel."
And like, you will like, if you take weed from somebody, you will not go back to America until you're 33 or whatever. Like,
Jesus.
It was insane. And then when we were there, we were working for we were volunteering at a camp, like a summer camp thing for the kids there, and we made like little crafts, like boxes and whatnot. Last day of the camp, kid comes up and gives us one of the boxes back, and we open it up, there's weed in it. We're like, you can keep that.
Get away from me!
It's like a 10-year-old kid. I was like, what is this place? The 10-year-old's not afraid to go to jail. I guess they probably give it to the kids so they don't go to jail.
Yeah. Sean went on a mission trip to Central America to spread the good book.
I don't preach nerfies. I was over there like, you guys, you see, if you take the tie,
He was preaching Yerfies.
if you
He
take
was
the
preaching
tie at the
Yerfies.
first half, but then the favorite to win. I mean, think about
Look,
it.
look at the
half
odds.
can almost always end in a tie. When the game starts at a tie. All you have to do is nothing will happen.
Simple. Duh.
Have you heard the good word of nerf?
No, it's wild. In Tokyo, opioids everywhere.
Oh,
just crazy,
God.
crazy amount of opioids. But weed, like you get caught smelling like weed, your ass
Really?
is literal grass. Like they will probably put you in some kind of fertilizer and spread you on their lawns or some shit. Like it is not good. I knew someone there that went out to like a club, like a underground club kind of there, and they got weed there, and they said it was like $60 for a gram. One single.
That's
I'm like, holy hell. That's even if you can find it.
that's
Wild.
overpriced.
Wild stuff. I did not want to get arrested in Tokyo. I wouldn't even jaywalk in Tokyo because I'm so
Right.
scared of fucking breaking the law. Jehovah's Witnesses, but for nerfies. You guys don't play a lot of respect to nerfies, I'm not going to lie. I hate that the talk is always nerfy this, nerfy that, nerfy that. What about the Yerfies? Why can't I sell corner Yerfies instead of Nerfies?
This is the guy who already sold all his Nerfies. When he
I
had
need to
bags
sell
off the
Yerfies now.
Or else he's gonna have to start
I haven't
selling
sold
his
yet.
body. If he can't sell these Yerfies,
I'm just saying, can we give some credit to the Yerfies? I have 9 fantasy football lineup notification type things. Holy hell.
get
All right.
out of here.
Curtis Samuel looks good. Anxious because it's a matter of time. Okay. We're expecting him to play on Sunday. Goddard going to play. Kyler will be a game day decision. He's definitely progressed.
Okay.
DeAndre Hopkins is out versus Seattle. Buda Baker will play this weekend.
Nice.
Bruce Arians said Vita Vea, D. Delaney, and Antonio Brown did not practice today. Tom Brady got a vet day. Arians said Gronk.
Tom Brady gets a vet day, bro.
Arians says Gronk's arrow is pointing up. Says he's looking good. It's official.
What if
Cam.
it was going down?
That would not be
He
good.
was just deteriorating before our eyes.
Well, he's going. Nah, he's not. He's not.
Okay.
It's official. Cam Newton will start Sunday against Washington, and former Panthers coach Ron Rivera.
I'm sure that was a tough decision.
Asked about Antonio Brown and report him seeking and obtaining a fake vaccine card. Arians says the team did their due diligence, and he's confident it's not a problem. Matt Rule also said P.J. Walker will play some as well.
Okay.
Nice
Yeah, I mean,
extension
that
for
seemed to
Goddard
work.
today. Wait, did he get in a contract extension today?
Ooh, I'm cool with that.
I'm not sure.
Yes, 4 years, $59 million. 4 years, $57 million. Which one is it? Do I trust NFL or ESPN?
57.
I don't trust either of them, frankly.
Okay. That's a nice little contract extension. That makes him one of the higher paid tight ends, right?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. What's that? So that's like 14.
Also important to note that the New England Patriots pay their tight ends more money than the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, wow. That puts him way up there. That's more than Travis Kelce's making annually.
Really? Yeah.
See, in mind, I know we had the biggest contract, Mark Andrews, woo, but annually, it's only third.
Yeah.
Kittle's number 1.
All right.
That's gotta be, because even if it's 57, what's that? No, 13 would be 52, so like 13 and 3/4.
There you go.
It's pretty good.
Belichick is so good at coaching, it's just not fair. It is not fair. It really isn't. Like, if you look at his track record and just what he's done with the teams that he's had, it's actually not fair.
I did not.
He's a
know
cheat
this.
code.
This is actually just exactly what you just said with the Pats. Number 1's Kittle, most paid tight ends. Kittle, Kelsey, Andrews. Then tied for 4th is Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry.
They pay him $25 million, 12.5 apiece.
They're tied for 4th too.
That's absurd. Imagine being Jonnu right now. Just getting $12.5 million for playing like 20% of snaps. That's my coach, BB. It'd be so nice being a Patriot.
BB.
Oh, true.
You know what I mean?
It'd be so nice being a Patriots fan.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine how easy it would be to be a
I
Patriots fan?
was watching some, and someone was like, I was watching something old
Okay.
that was recorded right when Tom Brady went to the Bucks,
Okay.
and it's this Pats fan, and he was like, I mean, since I've been in high school, we've been in the AFC Championship game every year. The dude was not in high school anymore. Like, he was graduating from college, all that, and he was like,
Must be nice.
Yeah, since I've been,
Must be fun.
I mean, he was like, yeah, I think I was a sophomore the last time we weren't in an AFC Championship game. Like, oh yeah.
Ha 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 ha. You're sick. Ha ha.
Like, I hope Mac Jones.
I hope you fucking die. No, I didn't mean that.
No, I hope he pursues a career in baseball.
Agreed. All right, fellas. That's enough of news. Let's get into why we're all here. The bets. We'll take a 5-minute flaming timer break, and then we'll be back for the 2 games of NHL, the 8 games of NBA, the full slate of NCAA basketball, and, of course, we will end this Fellas Friday with all the NFL predictions for the weekend. Fellas, we'll see you. Fellas, we'll see you after the just check it. We'll see you after the 5-minute flaming timer, fellas. Be back shortly. Be back shortly.
The flame.
Fellas, how we doing? We're back. Flaming time. Oh, the ticker, the sports ticker. Okay. Fellas, we are back. It is time for the bets. All the gens are in here, and we are ready to make some money. What a hell of an NHL run we're on right now, and I don't plan on stopping tonight. There was supposed to be a special guest today, but he is busy with his family. Yeah, we were gonna get a little tech guy on today, but we'll make it work sometime soon. Tech was not able to join us today, but that's all right. He did tweet out, however, and we did have a short conversation about one of the games tonight, and that being the first game of the night. Actually, both are at 10 o'clock. The Avalanche and Seattle Kraken. The Avalanche are on the road at -140 going against Seattle Kraken at +125 at home, who are getting the sharp money, and Avalanche are getting stacked on egregiously by the public, 88% and 87% of money. However, I know it's the right decision, so I'm going to. I'm going Colorado in regulation tonight. I do not think that Seattle Kraken are very good at all. I go back on what I said earlier this season on how, they could have a very good team together and have some good chemistry and everything. I just don't see it right now. They're not playing very well. They do play at the Crack House tonight, but Colorado's not on a back-to-back, and the only thing that I'm somewhat not liking Colorado by is the fact that Nathan McKinnon's out, but other than that, it's just that ticker messed up. Oh, nope, ticker's definitely messed up.
No, that's actually what it's supposed to look like.
Just a bunch of...
Yeah, it's kind of like...
Just a bunch of... Yeah, we just wanted to throw a bunch of words out there.
It's actually my art.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me what my art is supposed to look like.
Art is opinionated, JP. They're very disrespectful to just...
I like it because once in a while you see a word you recognize, and then, 8 o'clock, OKC.
How did that even happen?
I have both timers on top of each other. I thought I got rid of...
But then the black strip went away, too. That's so weird.
That's because I got rid of the black strip
got rid of the black strip.
Instead of the other...
China's messing with our ticker. No, that's straight FanDuel sabotage right there.
It's FanDuel China.
Yeah, probably the same people, honestly.
China owns FanDuel? Question mark, exclamation point. Yeah, that's probably scary. We didn't think it was supposed to look like that. It's like, I think I might need to lay down.
JP, you still might be having a stroke, but now the ticker is fixed. Just so we were all clear on that.
Don't smell the toast.
Because if JP has a stroke and I told him he wasn't going to have a stroke, I would feel pretty bad. I could be liable, and I will not be. You signed waivers. You signed waivers to watch the show. You're not allowed to sue us for any harmful actions or anything like that.
We are not medical professionals. We're two guys.
Only gambling professionals.
True professional gamble T-shirts at heyfellas.co.
At heyfellas.co, get your professional gambler T-shirts. JP has one and he likes it. So does Omar, but I don't think he's here right now.
A leak is happening in our basement.
There is. Good thing we don't own the basement. Anyways, Avalanche in regulation. There's only 2 injuries on them out of the 6 that are listed that actually matter. Actually, Bowen Byram's probably out tonight. And it has JT Comfort and, of course, Nathan McKinnon that are out that will play a bit of an effect on the Colorado Avalanche, but I don't think enough to not beat the Seattle Kraken. I actually like their chances a lot. And the other game tonight, exact same setup as Canucks and as Kraken and Avalanche. This is Jets and Canucks. Looks like Jets line has dropped immensely, by the way, which is very nice. Probably due to the fact that Paul Stastny is out for the Winnipeg Jets, and the fact that Eric Comrie is in net for the Winnipeg Jets tonight. However, I think Eric Comrie should borderline be their starting goalie. He's 3-1 with a 1.98 goals allowed average and almost a 93 save percentage. That ranks among some of the best in the league. While Vancouver's goalie Thatcher Demko is 5-7, 3.31 goals allowed average and an 90% save percentage. Definitely not as good. With that, so again, Winnipeg has Paul Stastny out, but Vancouver has a few guys of their team out. No one real well-known. No one that's really going to play a difference in this game. But I still think Winnipeg's good enough to beat Vancouver without Paul Stastny. I really do. I think this line is reflective of Winnipeg playing on a back-to-back in Vancouver with a backup goalie and Paul Stastny being out. Otherwise, this line would be damn near minus 180, minus 190. Especially if they're at home, it would not even be close. So I think there's very good value on the Jets right now, Jets money line, and I think the smart play tonight is Avalanche in regulation. So I'll say Avalanche in regulation for sure. That'll be what I put my money on. The only thing that worries me there is the fact that Comfer and McKinnon is out, but I still think they can score 3-4 goals, and if they're scoring 3-4 goals, the Seattle Kraken are not going to win the game. And then I think that the right play is the Jets tonight. What scares me is one back-to-back. I'll just give you the angles that do scare me. One public money, 2 sharps on Canucks, which hockey doesn't really mean anything to me. On the road for the Jets, back-to-back for the Jets, Paul Stastny out for the Jets. That is what scares me. That is why the line is what it is. Don't think it's a trap line. It's not. That line is exactly what it should be. But I still think the value's on Jets, so I lean that. Don't know if I'll actually be putting money out. Oilers rookie goalie last night looked great. He could be the key to their run. He could be. It's just the fact that sometimes teams play different in front of other goalies. I noticed that really early on when I was betting hockey. It's not just the goalie that matters. So, yes, of course, if he is the right move, it'll help the Oilers a lot. But I've found that sometimes goalies will affect the whole team. You have to play a little bit more defensive because you're worried about your rookie goalie getting fucking peppered back there. That might be the reason they lost or they barely scored last night, 2-1. It'll be interesting to see if they keep using him and how their games go when he is in. Because I've seen a lot of teams before when they get a younger goalie in there, they play much more defensive rather than offensive. And as we've seen, the Oilers need to play good, very, very good offensive in order to win games. So I am excited to see that. I didn't know that was the rookie goalie last night, though. I thought that was their regular one. They could become a playoff team. They're like a deep, deep run playoff team. I just think they're a couple pieces short. And one of them is a goalie. So if they solve that, that'll be a big part of it. But they have to address some needs on defense, and they have to get guys playing two ways. I have a feeling the big problem is for them is that the Oilers forwards are probably not playing two ways. That's normally what that means when it's highly offensive and zero defense. Got to get guys that skate both ways, man. Got to get guys that are grinders on defense that know what they're doing back there. Anyways, only 2 NHL games tonight. Hopefully we continue this incredible streak that we're on for NHL. But other than that, we got Sean with the NBA. Sean, what you got for us? What do we need to be enlightened with today?
Yeah, man. So this is I feel bad because as I look through, it seems like I don't want to bet on any of the fun games.
Nice. I'll take it. That's fine.
Isn't that always
Yeah.
values in the games that'll suck?
Absolutely.
But we're starting out Warriors Pistons.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is a game that will suck that I'm so excited to bet on.
Isn't it only like a 7
The Warriors are a 7-point favorite here. So if you didn't, we're taking the Warriors.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
I
I'm glad
mentioned
we.
this yesterday. It's really hard for the way the little system works
Yeah.
to recommend a favorite that's more than 5 or 6 points.
Yeah.
Just because it really averages it down. Even my thing here, this is the biggest spread I've ever seen it recommend. This is saying it's a 12. Like this Warriors should win by at least 12. Like that is a ton. The Warriors. Let's just review it. Same thing as every other day. They have the best defense in the NBA by far. It's the only team under 100 points per 100 possessions. That means classic. That 50% mark, that means half the time you don't even get 1 point out of
Half the time it don't even matter.
You don't even get nothing. Half of the time the possessions come up empty, and that is an insane stat when you think about it.
Yeah. That is. The Warriors are just an anomaly this year.
Half of the possessions don't end in any points at all for teams that play the Warriors. That's insane. And then
That is crazy.
they also are scoring 112 points per 100 on offense, which last time I checked was good for second in the NBA. Where are they now? Still second because they're insane. And they're getting 7 points against the Detroit Pistons, who are the third worst offensive rated team in the NBA.
Are you worried? Are you worried about Steph not playing tonight?
I don't know. He's supposed to play. I mean, he's.
I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't doubt that they do
Let's just rest him.
Does it matter, though?
Even without him, dude, I feel like the rest of the team's been solid. I feel like.
I mean, it's not like Steph Curry plays the greatest defense in the history of defense, right? Am I just wrong about that?
Yeah, no, I think they'll be able to hold him. I think they'll be able to hold him down just fine.
And it's not like they don't have shooters on their team. Like they can make buckets.
Yeah, absolutely, they can make buckets. Just like in a.
I'm just trying to talk myself into this. Of
No,
course.
I'm like I. See, with Steph, it's like I would take him by 20.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a huge loss, but Jordan Poole has been contributing really well. Andrew Wiggins has been. I know. I don't
tread very lightly.
I don't like saying it.
Tread
in front of you.
very lightly.
I don't like, but it seems like he's found a really nice role in the Warriors offense. It's okay. You know what? It's okay. It's a lot easier to find a good role.
That's the
in the
only
Warriors
reason that I
offense.
still just can't root for the Warriors that much. It's because
really-
he's still on that fudging team.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't understand what he did to my team.
no, I do.
He just.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm not talking about him. I'm happy it's Fellas Friday, and I don't want to talk about him today.
I know, but I have to talk about the Warriors right now.
Well, you're not allowed to talk about him.
But he's.
No, shut up. Talk about anyone else.
I'm not even.
No,
look, I'm just
anyone else.
saying. He looks
No, anybody else.
comfortable.
Fine, he should. He gets paid enough to look fucking comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, look. Wait. So here's the last time. This is when the Warriors played the T-Wolves.
Oh, sick.
Wiggins put up 35.
I'm gonna
So yeah, but the rest of the
I'm gonna
team's
scream.
been- I think between
I'm gonna scream.
I think between Jordan Poole and Wiggins on offense, I think Draymond holding down the defense. I think they should be okay. I love that was the game he scored 35 in. I was really hoping that'd be the one where like
I thought that's the one that I picked for the Go Birds. Stupid fuck. Go talk about the rest of your games.
that is me.
Talk about the rest of your
That
games.
is what I'm always out.
If all the faves won in NHL yesterday, do we take both dogs today? I am not so I noticed that too, and that happened again on Sunday. I think we are just in streaks of NHL here. Remember, we had the bad 7 to 10 days where all dogs were winning, and now we're kind of in where all favorites are. I think it's literally like a streak. But if you want to take both of them plus 1.5, I totally understand why today. That makes total sense. Anyways, stupid. Jonathan Kuminga throws his hat in the ring for Rookie of the Year tonight. I hope and don't totally have a future on him.
Yeah, he really might maybe.
Kuminga.
It's certainly a potential outcome.
Such a cool. I love his
It
name.
is a good name. Moving on.
Moving on.
Pacers Hornets. This one is weird because it feels like there should be an opportunity here with the Hornets as a 1.5 point favorite. But it's like everything feels like I have no idea how this game is gonna go because the Hornets are not that great at home. However, the Hornets are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5. The Pacers are not really good, but they're actually starting to look decent.
It's a bonus over points.
Yeah, I think your best bet for that game is probably Spurs over points.
Okay.
I don't like this game at all. Even every trend.
I want to bet on the Pacers so badly. I want to just figure out the Pacers more than anything, but
I
you
know.
just can't do it.
It's just impossible is the problem. And even the over under, I was trying to find something okay, the Pacers are 5-0 in their last 5 games as an underdog, 7-0 in their last 7 road games, 7-1 overall. Charlotte's 5-0 in the last 5 for the over, 9-2. It's just everything is just the opposite. They hate each other.
I'm going to bonus points. I've been convinced by Cam. I'm putting that in right now. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Cam. So
next-
no play on that one?
No play.
No play so far, right? Oh, wait, no.
No, we're
Warriors.
taking
Warriors.
big time. This is actually, we start out with all the no plays and then there's plays, basically. Pacers Hornets or no play. Magic Nets also not gonna play this.
Under? What is the over under at?
The over under's at 214.5.
Ooh, that's kind of high, isn't it?
It is a little high.
I love me some Nets unders, by the way. I've grown very, very accustomed to it.
I'm worried about how bad the Magic defense is. That's like the only thing. KD is out for Nets.
KD out for Nets. Oh, can we play the under?
I would play the Magic if KD's out.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
At plus 10?
I have him at maybe that was just that because I had him at 12.5.
Okay. Yeah, I think it moved to 10 with him.
Okay.
Being out.
Well then 10, yeah, I don't know about 10's not worth it.
I have to mouse.
I don't want to touch that stove. Hard, yeah, I was about to say. I just looked up. Saw Cam said Harden points. Harden points to me points and assists.
Yeah.
He drops dimes.
He does.
For some reason, there's a narrative about Harden being like.
He's such a good facilitator.
I don't know.
Just watch him play one time.
No,
You can see how much respect he gets on the perimeter and how much he can just. Yeah, no, that's
Like,
dumb.
I think I saw it somewhere. It's being ball dominant is different than being like.
He's one of the only players in the league that I've ever seen be dominant in one aspect of the game and then completely change to a different aspect and be the most dominant in that one too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He went from being one of the best shooters to one of the best facilitators.
And it's
/ best shooters.
Quick Harden just. I'm like cool giving him some time because so many people just shit on him all the time.
I know.
And it's like now looking back on the team he had in Houston, it's like, okay, so this is a guy who's like, the only way we can get to the playoffs is if I average 40 points a game. So
and he did it.
Let me just do it.
Let me just do it real quick and then
flip that switch. Crazy. I love a Harden points or points and assists, I think.
I agree.
Wow, that's interesting. That'll be. I'm glad to see because I feel like we haven't got.
Oh shit! The under dropped it to 11 now.
That might still be worth it.
I still like it. I love Nets unders, dude.
I had it 210, and that was with KD in, so
fair.
It might still be worth it. I don't know. I just don't trust the Magic.
This is fair.
Lakers Celtics. Does anyone know what the Celtics are?
No,
because I don't. They might be. They're up there.
Anthony Davis is most likely going to play. LeBron is
still
game time.
And Schroeder's.
I have a feeling he might play because it's Boston.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, but I really don't know. Celtics are so bad at shooting. Jaylen Brown is out. I'd stay away. Stay away. Stay away.
Also stay away. I planned on staying away. I don't have a bet here. I certainly don't like the spread.
Yep.
I think it's a gross game.
Yep.
So they're both underperforming so much. One of them's gonna do something.
One of them's got to do something good.
Ugh. Well, anyway, let's do something easy. Clippers Pelicans. Thank God. Every day I thank God that this game is happening today. The Clippers are 3.5-point favorites against the Pelicans. If you for 1 second, I am sorry. Is anyone betting on the Pelicans today?
Let's find out.
Who's coming out here and saying, yeah, you know what? Those Pelicans have shown me something.
17% of tickets and 19% of money say. Steph Curry just announced at.
Oh.
That line's going to drop, though. The line's going to keep going.
Yeah,
it's going to keep
dropping.
dropping. See if we can get it to like 5 or something.
Yeah, I didn't mind it at 7, so that's bonus.
Sub-bonus?
Yeah, so I can't think of one reason the Clippers. I really can't. And if there's something I'm missing that I'm being a stooge about, please inform me. Because otherwise,
I mean, Batum, Morris, and Winslow are all game time decisions.
Yeah, but Paul George is out there.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
And that's been all that. So, you know what? He's been that guy for them.
Pelicans even have Devontae Graham, who's a game time decision.
The Pelicans are. I feel like I'm like Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I'm like, the Pelicans are so bad.
I've never seen Seinfeld, but I believe you just did a really good.
The Pelicans. They're such a bad team.
That is not bad.
Their defense is atrocious.
All right, that's pretty good. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
You don't even know what he sounds like.
No, but I heard he plays in the B movie, you know?
Oh, he's Benny B. Benson.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Yeah.
Benjamin B. Jerry?
All right. Are you talking about Ben and Jerry's, dude?
Oh.
All right, Clippers, Pelicans, take the Clippers. Clippers they're really good at forcing turnovers. They still have a very strong defense. The Pelicans still have, is it the worst? Yeah, by a lot the worst defense in the world of every basketball team in the world. Barry
Honestly,
B. Benson, shout out Jono.
Barry B. Benson, thank you, Jono.
Like Benny B. better.
Yeah, but Barry B. Thank you, Johnny O.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, that's culture.
Spitting facts.
That's culture.
Yeah, it is culture.
You
know why? Because he's watched the video where it plays the Shrek every single time they say B. Yeah. He's watched it.
That was a whole era on YouTube.
Yeah.
It was like 30-hour long movie things.
Fun time
stuff. But yeah, Pelicans, dude. Pelicans shoot a 48. This is the main thing you got to see here. For
okay.
This game.
Okay.
The Pelicans have a 48.7% effective field goal rating. Sorry. And the Clippers defensively allow a 49.7% effective field goal percentage.
Okay.
So it's 48 and 49.
Okay.
That means it's going to be bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Pelicans
an entire almost 10%. That's kind of crazy.
No, I'm saying they're both about the same.
Oh.
For the Pelicans
Gotcha.
offense and the Clippers defense, which is really
Oh,
bad.
I got you.
And then if you flip it around, look at the Clippers offense and the Pelicans defense. Clippers shoot 52.7% effective field goal, and the Pelicans let up 54%.
Good Lord.
So we're gonna.
So just gonna be striping them from everywhere tonight.
There's no
striping.
Yeah, honestly, they
Seriously.
won't be able to keep up. They won't be able to. And the Pelicans play so slow as well. They kind of got clapped. They did kind of get clapped.
They did.
They truly did.
But now
this is the Pelicans, man.
It's time for the Pelicans.
There's man, every time I think I might be too hard on the Pelicans. And again, even if this was Pelicans 7.
Ooh, Draymond and Iggy out too.
Oh, wow.
Warriors might struggle in that.
I didn't even know Draymond could be out.
I saw him as game time, but I didn't think he was actually game time.
He was fine. Dang.
I just took their plus 14.5. Nice.
Yeah.
Solid.
Hey.
I still might take Warriors tonight. These are these are the perfect times to take Warriors when their money line's down to like minus 200.
Winning a game time. Let go.
Go Pistons. Gross.
But again, yeah. So it's
Gross.
Clippers minus 3.5 against the Pistons.
Yeah.
Pelicans.
Yeah.
Not much
That's
else to say.
yeah.
Thunder Bucks. Ready for this one?
I know you're gonna say Thunder.
Oh yeah, we're going Thunder.
God damn it.
No, but listen.
Okay,
Listen.
I'm listening.
The Thunder are not that good at basketball.
Yes. I agree.
But the Bucks are also not doing great. Bucks are 7-8. Bucks have a negative net rating right now.
Okay.
They're struggling. They're letting up. They actually are giving up a worse field goal percentage than the Thunder.
Okay.
Their defense is actually a little worse than the Thunder's in a lot of ways. The thing about the Thunder, the problem with the Thunder is their offense. Their defense is actually better than the Bucks. Problem with the Thunder has always been their offense this season. They can't seem to get things going.
No, they cannot.
But the Bucks offense isn't that great. And the Thunder's defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think with a 12.5 point spread, the Thunder should. This game, I don't think, has the ability to become a game that the Bucks are blowing the Thunder out.
Really? Okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Well, here's a little more stuff. Bucks in their last 10, 3-7 against the spread. At home, they're 1-5 against the spread, which we are today.
Sham fucking wow.
OKC in the same last 10 are 7-3 against the spread.
Sham fucking wow.
12.5 points.
Are we
here.
really about to bet on OKC to cover spread tonight?
I think OKC covers the spread tonight. I really, really do.
Sham fucking wow.
And this is all these spreads, like if you go back, let me pull up because these covers have not been ugly by OKC either. Like, they're not.
I actually got a shot at these.
They're not. It's oh man. I type in NBA. I always just type in one word and expect them to know exactly what I want.
I feel that.
There we go. But yeah, man. If you look back, like they routed the Thunder 2 days ago. They kept it with. Here's the thing. They kept it within 13 with the Heat.
Yep.
Really good team. They got blasted by the Nets. Beat the Kings. Beat the Pelicans. Beat the Spurs. Beat the Lakers. Kept it within 5 against the Clippers. Got blasted by the Warriors.
Blasted.
Beat the Lakers again. Kept it within 8 against the Warriors. Kept it within 12 against the... I don't think they lose to really good teams and they beat bad teams.
Okay.
They're a really good average team.
Okay.
I don't think they're getting routed by the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks are those guys right now.
Not those guys?
Not those guys.
All right. Fair.
They're shaky.
I believe you.
The Bucks did blow them out earlier. That is true.
True.
But
this is a different team.
The Thunder had a really rough start.
They did.
This has been a good couple weeks for them now.
But Bucks have only covered one home
Yeah.
game this season. The season opener.
That's all. They do not look good at home. Bulls Nugs is the next one.
Interesting.
It's a fun one. Because we're in Denver. We know the Denver Nuggets are good at home.
We know the Denver Nuggets do.
But we also know the Bulls are pretty good at basketball, and they're 3-point underdogs. As badly, I feel like, am I dumb for continuing to bet on the Bulls?
No.
But they keep winning, so why would I stop?
Nuggets are on a back-to-back.
Nuggets are on a back-to-back.
They're probably paying a little pissed off after last night.
True.
Not gonna
a lot
lie.
of heat.
Probably don't want to lose 2 in a row.
No, you never do.
But I'm not against betting on the Bulls.
The Bulls are. Here's the thing. The Bulls are not just like this is not a 3-point. They're 3-point dogs. Right
Yeah.
now. Take that money line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at the money line. Look at it. Hold it in your hands. Look at those odds.
Okay.
Now listen to me as I tell you.
Okay.
The Bulls have a 4-point better offensive rating than the Nuggets. They have 1 point worse of a defensive rating than the Nuggets.
Okay.
Just 1. 2-point better effect or 2-point better net rating than the Nuggets, right? They shoot higher field goal percentage than the Nuggets. They give up a lower field goal percentage than the Nuggets. They turn the ball over less than the Nuggets, and they get more turnovers than the Nuggets.
Okay.
They have a better record than the Nuggets. They play faster than the Nuggets. And they're a 3-point dog.
Isaac, what is this? What is your strategy say about this game? The Bulls in Denver. NBA is taking away a team's best wins/wins and then looking at their value. Interesting. I like that. Take out the outlier.
Yeah. So I think it's good to do with the worst losses too.
Yeah.
Especially with NFL.
Yeah. Because it's so hard to come
you always
every week.
Especially early in the season, you get that weird blowout to a bad team.
Yep. I'm probably taking the Bulls.
I like Bulls here, man.
I'll probably take Bulls with the points,
3
honestly.
points. That's the thing. Giving them points.
I mean, getting them plus money line is also pretty sick, but I might take the points on that just because.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
How'd you feel like taking the points today, you know?
Yeah, I haven't decided yet. Bulls are getting stacked on. I will say that.
It's
because of that back-to-back while Bulls have been off for 1.5 days. That is a big part of it.
That's huge.
Yeah. But also Jokic rebounds.
Yeah, you could do that.
Fair. What else we got?
Just for the record, also, I know, and we talk about how good the Nuggets are at home. Nuggets are 5-4 against the spread at home. Bulls are 5-3 against the spread on the road.
Okay.
So the Bulls technically have a better record in this situation than the Nuggets did.
This is true.
Against the spread, as underdogs against the spread,
Okay.
even though they're mostly favorites against the spread.
This is true.
This is even easier. We'll leave it there.
Okay.
We gotta go Bulls. Next one's Raptors Kings. I like the Raptors here.
Really?
Plus 3.5. The Kings just lost by 10 to the T-Wolves.
That they did.
The Kings, I'm actually not I feel like the Kings would be like 3.5 point dogs here, and then maybe you try to take them for the value because you think they can play better than they have been.
Yeah.
But for some of the Raptors are the dogs. So the Raptors are as healthy as they've been all season. The Raptors don't look bad. Both of these teams are almost. It's interesting. The Raptors are a 110 offensive rating and defensive rating for a 0 net rating.
Okay.
And the Kings are a 109 and a 109 for a 0 net rating.
Okay.
The thing is, I think the Kings did a lot of their winning and good playing earlier on, and the Raptors have been kind of coming into their own.
Yeah.
And they're finally fully healthy again, and I think this will be a good game for them.
Okay. So Raptors?
Yeah, I think Raptors. They're really pesky on defense. So that's the thing. They're kind of like they'll let up a decent. They let up a lot of shots. Like they don't defend the shot super well, but that they lead the lead in turnovers.
Mm.
They're very they try to get it going. Beep bop boop. Oh, true. They are without OG. But they have the rest of their lineup, which is, Freddie's good, Scotty's good.
This feels like a good stay away for me.
Siakam's good.
In my mind.
Yeah,
I don't.
There's enough good ones out there that you don't have to bet it. But I genuinely like the Raptors to cover. I do.
Kings are getting a little bit stacked on.
I don't. That it's less so that I'm really on the Raptors, and I just think the Kings. There's no reason they should be a 3.5 point.
That's fair. That makes sense too. So what's your favorites here? What's your favorites? Wow. Warriors went to -1.5 on everything. -2, -1.5. That's crazy.
Wow.
Trent Jr. 30+ last game. Nets, Suns, Clippers money line. Parlay +135. Some people are locking in Van Fleet's threes, but I don't look up stats on it. Not bad. Sean, what do you got for us?
Okay.
What are you thinking?
The best of the best, right?
The best of the best. Clips.
Yeah, we'll go down here. We're gonna go Clips. I like Chi-Town. I like OKC. I do.
All right.
And then, Warriors -2 is tempting. Is it really down to 2?
It is. It's down to 1.5 and 2.
That's.
You should probably throw the Warriors money line in some kind of parlay. Clippers Avalanche parlay.
I like that.
That's solid.
Clippers, yeah. Clippers are dude.
You should probably put the Warriors.
They're -3.5.
Yeah.
It's the Pelicans. Can we hold on?
It's probably just a reaction to how the Clippers played yesterday.
I accept that.
Maybe a Warriors under.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a lot.
I still like that
lower
Nets
volume
under.
with a good seed. Yeah, I don't hate it. Did go? Or do we see if it went down?
It did. It went
Did it
down
go
to
down?
2.11.5 from 2.14.
Okay, so that game the Pelicans lost by 15. 5. They won that one 8, 10, 12, 14. Tough math. 40
Yeah.
something. 13, 12. Oh, they kept that one within 6. 4, 3. Okay, so there's one they covered 3.5.
Okay. And that was
That was against the Hawks on
that was
October
a month
27th.
ago. All right.
They don't cover 3.5.
Braun under points if it's anything above 24. Oh, Clippers defense is surprisingly good this year. Yes, they are.
100%. That's what's been keeping them alive. Defense and their turnovers.
All right, so Clips, Thunder, and what was the other one?
What was the other one? Oh, Bulls.
Oh, okay, Bulls. Mavs versus Suns game, Coach Few.
Mavs Suns.
The Suns will win that. Without Luka,
the
the Mavs are nothing.
Suns. That's the last one. Yeah, that's the 8.5 is where I'm getting got. The Suns are absolutely gonna win. The Mavericks are still the best team with a negative net rating in the world. They're crazy at doing that.
Yeah, they are.
I think my personal favorite play for that is the over.
Yeah.
211.5. I mean, Phoenix should be putting up 212. No matter 112. I mean,
yeah.
on their own. They should. And Phoenix doesn't have a great defense, but it's better than the Mavericks defense, and they'll win. And the Mavs have a bad defense, and the Suns are very strong offensive. Yeah, I think the over's probably my best bet in that game. I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering. I couldn't remember if you talked about it and I just missed it, or if you didn't actually talk about it.
Yeah, over 211.5 in that one.
I'm calling it here first. Cam Newton anytime TD is a glorious play. I think it'll move more this weekend.
Yeah.
People, I love that
I
play
agree,
as well.
100%.
They are going to get that big boy into the end zone as many times as they can. It does nothing but, yeah, they are going to get him in the end zone a lot. Especially against Ron Rivera, and we don't have Shane Young. Absolutely. All right, so
just for the record, let's do a quick reminder about Cam Newton rushing touchdowns. He has the most all time for a quarterback, and I always knew that as just a thing.
Yeah,
I never actually looked at the rankings.
Yeah, he's like a long ways ahead.
Yeah, he's got 15 more than second, who is Steve Young, and he did it in 46 less games.
Yeah,
15 more touchdowns.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's
kind of an
touchdowns.
animal. He's kind of an animal. All right, fellas. On to NCAA basketball, and then we'll get into NFL. I'm just gonna basically list the triple D's of the day, double-digit dogs at home. The last one of the night is gonna be Northwestern State. They also are getting disrespected by the public as home double-digit dogs. Northwestern State plus 15 against Louisiana Tech. Another double-digit dog there. We got quite a few today. Another one is South Florida against Auburn tonight as 13.5-point dogs. And this one's actually pretty fun because South Florida is actually not that bad of a team. Most times when you're betting double-digit dogs, you're not betting the greatest teams ever. But South Florida, the Bulls, the USF, they're 2-1 right now. And they didn't have come on. They're playing pretty well here.
Hey.
And Auburn has played pretty much two teams that aren't very good. So, South Florida here. South Florida as 13.5-point dogs. Got to make sure I get them on the stickies. And then Kennesaw. Actually, I really like this one. Dixie State plus 9. I know. We should probably all be betting them. They start in 7 minutes. Dixie State, the dark horse. Remember, the dark horse team. Dixie State Trailblazers. At home again today. Getting underdog by almost double-digit points. Come on. Double-digit dog. Number 3 is Kennesaw State today. And I really like this one because they're going against Belmont, who I think is terrible this year. And everyone else thinks is really good this year. They get blown the fuck out by Ohio their first game. And then they go into their second game and don't play overly impressive. They're 2-1 right now. Yeah, so they won by 6 against Furman. Come on. 6 against Furman. And they beat Evansville by 40. Evansville is a bunch of nobodies. And, of course, they lost to Ohio by 12. Now, Kennesaw State has actually played some teams like Creighton, and they only lost by 7 when they were supposed to lose by 19.
Wow.
Kennesaw State plus 16 against Belmont. That's not even close. They should not be double-digit dogs. And the fourth and final double-digit dog of the day, Indiana State. We've already been on Indiana State once this year when they beat up old Green Bay as 3-point dogs for Furman. Barely know them. As they beat up on – I forgot what I was saying. Damn it. Anyways, Indiana State, they took out Green Bay earlier this year as 3-point dogs when we bet on money line, and they won by 4. Plus 11.5 against Oklahoma, who is not playing overly impressive. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with the double-digit dog in this case like I have with other teams. But they played against ECU as 12.5-point favorites. They only won by 5. They beat UTSA by 50, and they beat Northwestern State by 18 when they were supposed to win by 28. I don't think they come this close to Indiana State. Or I don't think that they can blow out Indiana State. Sorry. So that's just double-digit dogs for the day. Another one that's almost made it into double-digit dog territory is Arizona against Wichita State. Wichita State's getting 9.5-point dogs against Arizona. Wichita State's one of the scariest home teams in the nation. That is an egregious line that I cannot believe is sitting right there. I'm actually probably going to play that just as a normal play. You just don't bet against Wichita State when they're playing big teams in their territory. They literally do it all the time. They upset so many teams. Only thing I'm nervous about is the fact that Wichita State has not played very well this year.
Shockers.
Have not. They're not. They're not shocking nobody's quite yet. They are 3-0, but it's a pretty ugly 3-0. Okay. I have plays outside of the 4 double-digit dogs of the day. One of them actually is Dixie State, but it starts at 2, so you got to get your shit in quick. It will not be on VIP. The other one is, let me find it on the game list again. Hang on. Apparently Towson over Pittsburgh is supposed to be a good pick. I don't agree with that. I think Pittsburgh is actually pretty good this year. There it is. Dark horse, secret, sleeper dark horse team.
Ooh.
One that we don't talk about a lot, but is in fact a dark horse team.
Sleeper?
Is Liberty. The Liberty Flames.
Liberty.
This team has been caught upsetting a lot of teams. They played against LSU, lost by 26, not good. Played against Oklahoma State, lost by 9, not good. But they've played 2 very tough. Sorry, they've only played LSU. The other one was like a preseason. I have no idea. Anyways, they play very good teams. They're used to playing very good teams. They know what they're doing. And Iona, on the other hand, is playing Appalachian State, Hartford, and Hofstra. I got the other one, and then Hofford.
That sounds like a prestigious
It
university.
does sound like a prestigious university.
With a really strong.
Liberty are on the road as 1.5-point dogs. I like their money line here today. I think they get it done. I think Iona is a little overrated, and I think Liberty, when they play against teams that aren't named LSU and Bama and all the other teams that they have to play against, they end up doing pretty well. I think that's the only one of mine that I actually want to put out there today. I don't see anything that's really calling my name. Nothing. Dixie State, though. Oh, wait. Is my boys... Hang on. My boys Northern Colorado playing today?
Noco. I'm going up to Noco.
Dude, I wish I could go there. Yeah. Nope. There is no Noco today. That's it. All right. Dixie State starts in like 3 minutes. Get that bet in. I'll probably just play it money line, sprinkle on the money line, and call it good. Other than that, Northwestern State plus 15, South Florida plus 13.5, Kennesaw State plus 16, and Indiana State plus 11.5. All double-digit dogs at home today. And then for my actual play outside of that, it will just be Liberty money line. I think they can easily upset Iona today. But let's get into this weekend. NFL.
Woody?
Let's get into football. This weekend, let's get it up. We've got first game, 1 o'clock games. Ravens -5 at Bears +5.
Oh, that's a stressful way to start.
That's a stressful way to start.
I'll go Ravens.
I will go Ravens as well.
Okay.
Texans at Titans. Titans getting 9.5 or 10. I might go Texans on this one. Still think Titans win, but I might go Texans on this one.
I'm gonna go
Is Lamar playing? That's a great question. I was assuming that Lamar was playing. 1 o'clock, Saints +2 at Eagles -2.
These are tough.
Yeah. This one's easy for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the Eagles?
Yeah.
Okay,
Eagles are
no, I
the
knew-
Eagles
okay.
are a very good team right now.
Yeah, the Saints don't look bad though.
They're
Well, they
hitting
looked bad last week, but most other times they don't look terrible. Yeah, the Eagles are hot right now. I'm just ride with them.
Guys, is this going to be the Titans' weird loss of the year? I mean, they kind of already got their weird
I
loss of
think
the
they
year
had
out.
A couple weird losses. Of the year.
Yeah. I mean, they had just had Jets. They lost to the Jets. And they lost to a team I feel like they were supposed to lose to. Who was their other loss to? Where's Steph when you need her?
No,
Cardinals.
Yeah.
Cardinals. Yeah, fair. It might be, though. It might be. I do think the Texans will keep it within 10. I don't think Titans can blow anyone out right now. I think because of Derrick Henry, it limits their ability to blow teams out right now. I still think they win games because they are the better team, but I don't think they can blow anyone out crazy amounts like they can with Derrick Henry. That's just my opinion. They've played the hardest schedule in the league, and the spread should be way larger, I think. Really? Well, fuck me, right? No, I'm taking Eagles -2 against Saints. I think that's a bit overreaction from the Saints coming back at the end and almost tying it with the Titans, and just people not sold on the Eagles in general. I'm kind of sold on the Eagles. I think they're actually a pretty good team. Dolphins at Jets. Dolphins -3.5 at Jets +3.5.
Give me the Jets.
Give me the Jets.
Really?
Yeah, give me the Jets at home with Joe Flacco. 9, Rondo said he's not going to the game if Joey Lee Dragon Flacco is starting. Said he refuses to support him.
Jets legend.
Like when the Rams played the Texans, their spread was way bigger. That's true. Colts at Bills. Colts getting +7. That's an interesting one. That'll be an interesting game to watch and a fun one.
Give me the Indy Colts, baby.
I will go Colts as well on that one. Yep. Lions +11.5 against the Browns. At Browns.
Man. With no. Nah, dude. I'm going Browns. The Lions hate themselves, dude.
I'm going Lions.
Really?
Yep.
Nah, they are so demoralized.
I think the Lions are going to come into the AFC North and just wreak havoc on the division. They're going to beat the Browns. They're going to tie with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, no one tell her I suggested the Titans last week. Jared Goff not playing probably. Oh, really? No, give me the Lions.
Okay. Who's the Lions back?
Hasn't practiced this whole week. I didn't even know that.
You're going to bet on, nope, not Timbo. Dave Blow, baby.
Dave Blow, baby.
Davey
Give
Blow.
me Lions +11.5. Plus, I'm probably going to get that line at like +18 once they announce that he's starting. Packers -1.
He's got rosy cheeks in this picture.
Packers -1 at Vikings +1.5. Vikings +1.5. It's going to be a really close game.
I know.
It's going to be a really close game. I can promise you this game is within 3 points.
I want to take the Packers so bad, which makes me think I should take the Vikings.
I know. I am completely on. Like I couldn't tell you what to do in this. This is a game that we would win, but I could see us losing by a field goal.
I'm gonna go Packers purely on. I think a lot of weeks this year, it's always been, oh, is this the Packers? Then when they get exposed, they get exposed.
And it just hasn't happened. No.
I think this is just, they're going to win it. I think
All
they
right.
just win the game.
Fair. Football team at Panthers. Panthers getting -3. I might hammer the Panthers. Is it too much overreaction for Cam and C-Mac being back at the same time?
No, I'm with you. No, I think it's proper reaction.
Yeah.
Give me the Panthers.
Because football team, I mean, with Chase Young now out.
Because the Panthers
Curtis Samuel is coming back, but
Panthers are only bad for a limited amount of time.
yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
they had a good first half of the season.
Yeah. And without Sam Darnold there, that takes one of their liabilities out. Reminder for the divisional unders trend after week 10, it's hit at about 61% since 2006. Isaac, what are the matchups this week that is a team that's covered the spread last week going against a team that didn't cover the spread last week? Because that trend is unbelievable right now. I pray they got a boost on Cam Newton, one rush TD, 1 pass TD. They might. If not, I'm going to same game parlay that shit. Nice. I like that. All right. Last 1 o'clock game, 49ers at Jegs. Jegs getting +7. Surprised to see that line.
I'm going to go Niners.
Are you?
They just beat the Rams.
I know. And that's why I think
Jags.
that they're just going to come back to crashing down to earth.
But it's the...
And the Jags just...
I think crashing down to earth is beating the Jaguars
Was
by a touchdown.
Jags last week, the week they beat the Bills? Was that last week? That was last week, right? I'm not going crazy. Bills lost last week to the Jags.
Yeah. But here's the thing. They scored 9 points.
I know. Trust me. That's
No,
not,
they
I was
lost
just trying to
the
remember
Colts.
if they
lost to the Colts this week.
The
They
Jags
played
did?
Yeah.
Okay.
They played the Bills the week before.
I'm going to say Jags +7. I think they got something cooking over there in Jacksonville right now. They're being very quiet. I think when Jacksonville isn't in the news, we got to be worried about them. When Urban's not
That's
fucking up.
fair.
When
That's
Urban's
fair.
not doing weird shit.
I don't disagree with that. They've been a little too quiet.
Bills beat the Jets last. Okay. They may have been on by. Don't remember. Yeah. Okay. Got it now. Got it. 4 o'clock. Start at 4. I'm on Jags +7, by the way. 4 o'clock, we got Bengals -1 at Raiders +1.
This is two teams that came out really hot
Yeah, and have
and are now
since
spiraling.
Yeah,
but
have
one of them has to win.
Yes. Yes. You're correct. I want to hammer the fuck out of the Bengals, but I'm not going to.
Does that mean you're going Raiders?
I don't. I'll go Bengals -1, but that is not a confident pick in any way, shape, or form.
I'm going Raiders because the game is going to end in a tie.
Good.
So they need the 1.5
+1,
points.
yes,
Yeah.
gotcha. Cardinals at Seahawks. Seahawks getting +2.5 at home. Seahawks are bad, dude.
Yeah, but second week back with Russ, I don't know. He looked bad though.
The
too.
under? Give me the under.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cardinals with no Kyler, possibly no D-Hop. It's only at 40
I'm going
and a half, damn.
Seahawks.
I gotta go Cardinals.
I'm putting faith in Russ.
Yeah, he's got to bounce back. He's got to play better.
And this is his chance too. If he doesn't, then I'm out.
Here we go. Game of the week: Cowboys at Chiefs. Chiefs getting -2.5.
Give me the Chiefs. I'm all in.
Yeah, me too. And Sunday night football. D-Hop confirmed he will be out. Yes. And Sunday night football: Steelers at Chargers. Chargers getting -5.5.
Give me Steelers.
Give me Steelers as well.
We're on a lot of
3% of money.
Really?
And the Chargers getting 97% come Sunday night. That is going to be the trappiest
That's
trap game.
That's not even a trap.
After they hear this, before we go, both the fellas and Isaac's 100% lock of the day. I'm parlaying them. Really put me on the spot there, huh?
All right. 100% lock of the day.
Gotta be Avalanche and Reg for me. With Tech on it too, just hit it and forget it, you know?
Is it Clips or Bulls?
Clips or Bulls?
That's got to be Clippers. It's got to be Clippers 3.5 against the Pelicans.
So Avs and Reg.
Or
Clippers.
Clippers money line. Can we do money line?
Yeah, Clippers spread. Clippers money line.
Pelicans
Working on
are
the didn't
so
cover
bad.
versus did cover. Yeah, I will. I'll help as well. Last week, let's see here. Please be correct. I hope I am right. That'd be nice. I'll bet the parlay as well. Hang on, let me find. Come on, NFL. There we go. NFL. Here we go. Ravens, Bears. Bears covered last week. Who Bears played last week? Week 11 scores. Wait, what's Isaac's play though? Don't know what Isaac's is. I'm gonna slam this 3-team whatever it is. Bears were on by. Okay, never mind. Texans, Titans. Texans did not cover last week against the Dolphins. And the Titans did not cover last week. Not that game. Saints, Eagles. Saints did cover last week against the Titans. Eagles also covered last week. Dolphins, Jets. Dolphins covered. Jets did not.
I don't know what that line was.
I don't think Jets covered last week. Yeah, no, because they lost by 15.
Yeah.
And it wasn't more than 15.
better.
So that means that would point to Jets. The first trend would be Jets to cover. Colts and Bills. Colts covered. Bills did not.
So Bills?
So Bills minus 7.5.
That's incorrect. Wrong.
Wrong. So it'd be Jets, Bills, Lions, and Browns. Browns didn't cover. Lions did cover.
The Brownies.
So Brownies minus 11. Packers,
Wrong.
Vikings, both teams covered. Yes, both teams covered. Not that one. Football team, Panthers. Panthers definitely covered. Football team did cover. They both covered. 49ers covered. Jegs. I think they did cover. The 6 point? Wait, who did the Jets play against? Oof, don't feel comfortable taking Browns for some reason. Neither do I.
No.
Who did the Jets play last week, huh?
Billies. The Williams.
Oh, yeah, they got
They did not cover.
They got
you can say.
stomped on. So Bills did cover. Bills did cover.
Yes.
Okay, never mind then. Colts, Bills excluded. Doesn't
that
count.
sounds better.
Wait, so last week was Colts, Jags then? Because
Yes.
Colts didn't cover that. They only won by 6.
Yes.
So it would be Colts then. All right, so Jets,
That
Colts,
makes so much more sense.
Browns, Packers, 49ers, Jags. I don't know. This is too hard.
We'll do it later.
Yeah, we'll do it some other time when it's not here. That was too difficult. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of scores and a lot of games to remember.
It would be easier if you had him in front.
It would be easier. Fellas, we're going to open up a teeny pack before we leave. It's Fellas Friday. It's a Series X. Tell you what. This pack, since it's our last Series X, we will send to whoever gets our first box when the cards get here. We will send you the 2 teenies inside.
Alright, unless they're good.
Yeah, unless they're really cool, then.
Just kidding. I'll send you the good ones.
Lock today, I'll say is Bulls Nugs under. Okay?
Interesting. Stab it.
Stop it. Do you want to open it or you want me to open it?
Well, I mean, Eric, if the question is there, I want to dig my grubby little fingers into this.
Let's see who we got. All right. Now, whoever buys the first card box when we do that, we'll throw this teeny pack into it. If you guys are here, not whatever. If it's one of y'all. Does it smell good?
I think this is gonna be something.
Oh, eBay is now spamming us about cards.
Should I make some puzzle piece?
Sabonis for me, Jokic rebounds. Oh, Sabonis, yes.
Yeah.
We have to play Sabonis overs. It's big. All right.
Teammate, Series X.
Series X.
First pull.
Who is it?
Derrick Henry.
Oh, it's a Derrick Henry. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah, get him up there.
Look at that boy.
Get him up there.
He's
D.
not-
Henry in the house.
He doesn't have long hair.
No?
It's an oversight.
Okay.
Just saying.
Derrick Henry with a haircut.
What else do we have in this package? Hunter Henry puzzle piece. And
What is it? What is it?
the
What is it?
Chase Young.
Chase Young, fresh off the ACL.
We already
Yeah,
have
we
the
have the
Chase.
Chase Young. We have a
the
Chase.
Derrick Henry.
We do have the Derrick Henry.
Oh.
We do have both of those, so that's perfect. All right, whoever gets the first card pack when it arrives, will get Derrick Henry and Chase Young thrown on top of it, puzzle pieces and all.
Yeah,
We'll give you the puzzle pieces and all. Averages with Curry. Averages 22 with Curry off. Jordan Poole. Good to know. Congrats to whatever fella gets that. What a steal. Steal of a deal of a lifetime.
Who wins in a fight between two torn
Yeah.
Ligaments.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I put my money on. Well, I don't think that was very fair.
He made a miss.
Who do you think would win in a fight between Derrick Henry and Chase Young, actually?
Derrick Henry.
Okay. I also concur with Derrick Henry. That'd be a sick fight, though. Derrick Henry and Chase Young. Henry wins that fight. But Young is... See, Young plays on defense, though, which means he's psychotic. Yes.
That is also true. I don't know.
That's tough.
What is it more psychotic to get tackled?
Don't you make him fall. Wait, who is that?
That's Kawhi.
Oh, why does Kawhi get his own spot?
Because he was the first one that couldn't fit. He doesn't actually deserve to be up there. But and this is the middle part for cool ones, so he can't go there.
We should probably put like Jaw in there or something.
Jaw is there.
Oh,
he's
then like
up
Jaw in there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. There you go.
I feel like Young would go Super Saiyan. True, but Henry can take a punt. True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd ever knock out Derrick Henry.
I don't think he could. All right, fellas. That's it for us today. It is 2:15 on this.
We're forgetting something. Do you feel like we're forgetting something?
I don't think so.
No, all right. Then I'm just tripping.
We even did teenies.
We even did I know.
We even did the teenies.
We did everything.
Thank you for joining us on this Fellas Friday once again. We love Fellas Friday. Fellas Friday is always a great time. Weekend is coming. Everyone make sure and enjoy your weekend. Take the weekend off from sports if you need to. Or not. Or just hammer sports all weekend like I will be.
Makes you smile.
Do whatever makes you smile, fellas. Anyways, thank you for everyone who came in this week. We had a great week on the show. Numbers that we haven't seen in a little while. Hopefully the show's getting better for y'all. The chat, the engagement seems better for us. We will get those cards sorted out shortly. They are on their way. We will start doing that for a little fun thing with us. We'll figure out prices and everything. We will get all that information to you, but get ready for some card opening. I'm excited. We got a lot of boxes, fellas. We're ready. We're locked and loaded. With that, good luck tonight. Good luck this weekend. Win a bunch of money. Post those big old tickets if you hit something crazy or not. It doesn't really matter. Post them anyways because they're fun to see. Love watching people make money. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe out there. And yeah, win some money this weekend, fellas. Let's have one hell of a weekend. Only 2 games apply to the didn't cover versus did cover. We're leaving. We're leaving, but until Isaac says something. I think we probably did find them both.
Those Colts Jets?
Depending on what the Colts spread was, the Jets are the only team that didn't cover playing a team that did cover. Might have to be Jets this week. I'm down with Jets. I like Jets.
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
Jets. All right, fellas. We're out of here. Good luck tonight. Good luck this weekend. We will see you on Monday on the Fellas Show. Thank you for another great week here. And we will see you next time, 12 to 2 on Monday. On the YouTube. On the internet. All right, bye, fellas. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. We'll see ya. John.
Happy birthday, Tyga.
I hate you. Bye, fellas.
And Larry King. How about that?
How about that, Larry King?
That's a big day in American history.
Larry King.
Shout out.
Who'd have thunk? I didn't even know he was still alive.
I don't know. He looks the same. It's incredible.
That's good.
That is good.